So, welcome to our Council Discussion 2 meeting. I'm Amy Siegel, Director of Programs for the American Student Achievement Institute, and I am joined by
Ina Wiseman, who is, I'm the Strategic Planning Specialist for all the schools. And we'd like to welcome everybody here today. And what we're going to be doing in this meeting is an overview of the year. We're closing in on the calendar year. We're closing in on the first semester of schools. And so we really want to take a good look and see if the initial implementations that were put in are actually doing what we wanted them to do. So your school community has been focused on implementing the plan that was developed in 2016-17. And in this discussion, we will ask all of you to evaluate the implementation of the interventions so far this year. In the second semester, schools will be doing the annual update. And so during the second semester, the council will review and revise each part of the school improvement plan, then developing what will be the 2018-19 plan.
So let's have a look at today's discussion. I'm actually going to show you the discussion page, which you might already be on. But the purpose of this is to answer three questions. Is the intervention being fully implemented? We'll be answering three questions for every intervention in our plan. Is the intervention being fully implemented? Is the intervention having the desired impact on adult practices? And three, what adjustments are needed? And your steering team will take this feedback and make adjustments to your interventions and how they're implemented during second semester. We like to do this check-in so that if there are any problems, if anything, any balls have been dropped or anything isn't working how we thought it might, we have a chance to regroup and work on getting that intervention in place. We're also going to say honesty is helpful here. So when you think about these questions, be sure to, to answer, not necessarily thinking about anybody's feelings being hurt, but just letting, people know constructively what's happening. So this is another one of our practice schools. And we always have instructions at the top. And one of the things we have you a link to the interventions, and you can open that report. And then all of our interventions are listed here. So this gives us an idea of what will be the details of our intervention. And then when we scroll down, here's where the video will be. So we come to our first set of questions, our intervention 1, scaffolding for nonfiction, building on prior knowledge. And I can click here and it shows the full description and the person responsible and implementation dates. And so the first question for our first intervention, from your observation, is the intervention scaffolding for nonfiction, building on prior knowledge being implemented? And I've answered yes. And that shows me that right now 100% of our council have answered yes. And then I've also left some feedback about why I think that the intervention is in place. And then again, we'll have the next question is about, the first two questions are about implementation. The first is the yes/no question. The second is about your observations. And then the third question for this intervention is about adjustment. Do you think implementation of the intervention scaffolding for nonfiction, building on prior knowledge, could be improved? And I've answered not sure. But if I'd answered yes, the next thing would be to come down and give my opinion on how it could be improved. And then last, please make any other comments about the implementation of the intervention. So if I had anything else to add to that, I can add it here. And then we scroll down, and there's our second intervention. It also talks about the data to be collected. And again, we have this set of questions. It's just important to make sure that you answer all of the questions for every intervention. Okay? So that is our discussion, and I know your schools appreciate your feedback, and that all of you are here to help kids. We appreciate it.